How's it going, everyone? Famine52 back again, and today we're playing Final Fantasy 13. Let's get going.
Okay, time to hunt Sunleth Waterscape.
So what, we find him and that's that?
Don't get all hot and bothered.
Sarah, am I doing the right thing?
Stop him! Bring him down! Hold on!
Okay.
Jump!
Snow!
Sarah! Sarah! Sarah.
I went to the Foul Sea hoping to help her. But I was too late. Ow!
I knew you were hard-headed, but
That was... Ow!
snap to it. We're rolling out.
Yeah. Huntingless sea, right?
This is our chance. Do not let the Lassie escape. Move out.
I will keep my promise, Lightning.
Fresh air. Nice.
So, where we headed?
Dunno.
You don't know? I thought you had somewhere in mind the way you took off.
I followed the smell.
What?
Smells nice. All naturey.
Just smells damp. And I think something bit me.
Hide!
Sky. Closest city that way is Palampolam. That is not good. I wonder if those two are caught in the net.
What do we do?
What do we do? Right now, what can we do?
Right. No choice. We run the other way.
Which would be to Nautilus.
As we set off, it was like he'd forgotten that I was still there.
Alright, so after the
You wanna get to
cutscenes,
Nautilus? A road through here.
we are in control of Vanille right here. And we have quite a fair bit of Crystarium to allocate. Now here for Vanille, honestly, we are going to be able to max out both Vanille and Sazh right now. But if you're unable to do so, I would highly recommend, at the very least, getting Poison under Vanille's Saboteur. It is going to be very useful for a boss coming up. Let's see, is there anything of particular need in the Ravager line? I mean, like, all of these class spells are useful for her. What about the medic? Asuna, good. Kira, good. And then the roll level. Yeah. So really with Vanille, focus on getting Poison, and then a few of the elemental stuff from the Ravager, and Asuna and Kira from the medic. If you're going to be not going to be able to max everything out. I am going to be able to, so I'm honestly not too worried. But yeah, having Poison is definitely going to be making our lives easier by the end of the chapter. And I believe at this point Sazh is also going to have a an accessory slot. But let's go ahead and take a look at him. Let's see, Commando. Nothing really too important. Ravager. Again, nothing really too important. Just the roll level up. And Synergist. And Thunder and Water. And yeah, there's that accessory slot. So I would recommend getting this accessory for Sazh if you can't really get anything else. But again, we're going to be able to max him out. So I'm not too worried about it for my playthrough. And then there's that roll level. Let's go ahead and max out Commando. Got that Quake right there, which I'm honestly never really going to use until a particular enemy at the end game. And then we are capped out on Ravager. And we still have 4,000 Crystarium. And we are maxed out before really even doing anything in this chapter. Alright, so we are now in the... what is this called? There it is, the Sunleth Waterscape. This is honestly one of my favorite and least favorite places in 13-2. We are going to be introduced to these flan tomato enemies right here.
You going or what?
Looks like they just froze on my screen. Go ahead and see if we can't pull them out and have them turn around and get a preemptive on them. doesn't look like we will be able to. Oh, they are turning. Any luck? There we go.
You're gonna regret
Oh, and I should probably take a look at what I got going on with Crystarium. But we will do that after this. Did I fix the detail? I did not. That is obnoxious, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're going to be fighting a lot of these guys in here.
The old man still got
All right. Paradigms. Ravager Commando. That should be good. Let's go with Ravager. Ravager. Synergist Saboteur. Good. Let's go with Saboteur. Commando. Saboteur Ravager. And then for the last one, let's do Medic Commando. Yeah, I'm cool with that. At least for now. If I need to change it up, I can. Let's go ahead and hop on over here.
all this dampness.
By the way, in
Damn.
case you are wondering, this right here in my background is a cat tree. It's a cat bed. So in theory, should my cats go up in there, they'll get a little bit of screen time. But we'll see. We'll see if they decide to do that. We have some hedge frogs right here. We have fought these guys already, right? No, we have not. Well, fine. I guess they are different than the ones that we fought earlier. Not too difficult, though.
Well, I guess this is better than homicidal scorpion robots and mountains of trash.
Alright, and we have a few different paths that we can go here.
This place would make a nice picnic spot.
Honestly, we're going to end up doing both. Let's go ahead and head this way first.
Where's the weed killer when you need it?
You're gonna regret
Take out the flan. The Flandragora. Ooh, and that Fyra got rid of the frogs as well. Very nice. Alright, so this is the ultimate path that we want to go, so we are going to end up going up from that fork that I decided to go down on. So this way right here. And as the flan are coming out of the ground, if you are fast enough, you can in fact get a preemptive on them. Because they are, I guess, selectable enemies at that point. But I guess their eyes aren't working yet. For whatever reason. And this should be dead by this at the end of this. Yep, there it goes.
That wasn't scary at all.
Here is our first treasure sphere. This is going to be containing 8 vials of mystery fluid. But yeah, so we are going to be getting a weapon for both of our characters here. Did I miss another offshoot? Or did those guys just respawn? Looks like they just respawned, so we're not going to worry about them. But we're going to get a really good weapon for Vanille. Honestly, a weapon that I'm probably going to be using throughout most of the playthrough. Because as I'm thinking about it, I don't know if she really gets much better. Like, she gets better weapons stat-wise, but the weapon that we are about to get, it has a passive effect that honestly makes it one of, if not the best weapon for Vanille without upgrading any weapons. And I will go over that once we get to it.
To the victor go the spoil.
And we're going to get a new set of guns for Sazh. Which I might use. I might not. I don't know. Depends on how much lower the magic stat is. Probably don't even need to go to dual caster to kill this thing. Yeah. So again, if we are fast, we can get that preemptive on these guys. And take him out.
Bye-bye. Follow my lead, Pops.
And one more tomato down. And we have a chest right here. This chest is containing the Belladonna wand, which is the weapon I was talking about for Vanille. We are going to be losing 4 points of magic, but the improved debuffing is honestly a very nice trade-off. And let's go ahead and optimize. Yeah. That tungsten bangle right there. And the fire resist. So now that I think about it, I don't know if the flans here are casting fire. I will need to pay a bit more attention to that. We have some gremlins up here.
You're gonna regret this.
Alright. The gremlins at the very least are casting fire, if not the Flandrinators or whatever they're called. Flandragora. Alright, now we have a few enemies here for us to fight.
Great. Here's the bumper crop.
These first two right here are normal. There was an enemy guarding a whatchamacallit, a treasure sphere over on the other side, so we are of course going to be taking him on. And if I can get back up to around 80,000 CP by the end of the chapter, that would be very nice. Just because that means it's less grinding we're going to have to do in the next chapter. Even though I do a lot of chip farming in the next chapter, so it ultimately doesn't matter if we get an overabundance of CP or not. Let's go ahead and wait for this guy to turn around and get our preemptive strike on him. And let's see if we can't get a... Yes. Ooh, that staggered all three. Very nice.
Way to go, Sazh! Take that!
And let's just go ahead and switch over to dual caster for this last little bit.
Old man still cunning.
And let's see what treasure they were protecting. The Procyon? It is a new weapon for Sazh either way. Honestly, very big downgrade from where we are. But that's staggered maintenance. Let's see, can I check? Yeah, staggered maintenance slightly extends the duration for which enemies remain staggered. So, honestly, I don't think it's worth the trade-off right now, but if you haven't been, or if you didn't upgrade Sazh's pistols, those are probably a relatively good trade-off right there. You're not really losing all that magic from the base level 1 stuff, but because mine are level 20, I'm actually losing a fair bit.
Old man still cunning.
Which is one of the reasons why I don't normally upgrade weapons in this game until much later. But I was just having a rough time with the bombs this time around. They kept on exploding in my face and not quite killing me, but I wasn't getting any CP from them, and it was just very annoying.
Atta girl.
Kill the gremlins. There we go. And let's go ahead and head on over to these gremlins over here, because they are guarding the way to an item over there.
No daydreaming now.
And as you know, if you use Blitz, you probably would have been able to hit all of those guys, but it is what it is.
Atta girl.
And done. Take that. Yeah.
And gremlins down. Now let's see what they were guarding. They were guarding a doctor's code, which I'm not going to be using, but it could be helpful. It increases the
Should be a knot on
potions
the other side of these trees.
used. The healing from potions used, I should say.
Tell me about yourself.
Huh?
Any family?
I have a little boy.
Oh, so you're married?
I was, yeah.
We gotta get you home. Your son needs you. Come on, we'll make it.
It's too late.
Is it the Lassie thing?
How'd you...
You might be a Lassie, but you're still a daddy.
You're right.
So, what's his name?
Dodge.
Hey, Dad.
Making a wish, huh? What'd you wish for?
Well, you're never happy. You never smile. So here's what I wished. I wish that you'd cheer up and be like your old self again.
How about that?
Whoa.
Your wish came true.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, it's my turn to wish.
What for, Dad?
That's my little secret.
Such a selfless little boy.
Sazh,
Huh?
you alright?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Pops. You really got to keep it together, okay? Now, let's go.
Now I got kids looking out for me. Some dad I am.
Alright, and we have a little bit of a tutorial here. A powerful scale beast awaits you ahead. It could be a difficult fight for only 2 people. However, this enemy is slow on its feet, meaning you can easily avoid the encounter if you so desire. You will face many harrowing challenges as you press on. When you feel your enemies may be too strong, avoid them. So, that is talking about those guys down there. As you can see, I have 3 of them on screen right now. One of them is guarding a treasure chest. So if you
Would you look at that view?
are not too sure in your combat abilities, avoid all of them except for that one down there. And like Libra that one for all of the information that you need. There is another one up there. I'm going to go ahead and see how long this fight is going to take. Before I do, though, go ahead and go to Saboteur Ravager. Because I want to get some debuffs on this guy real quick. There we go, we got that D-Protect, we got that Poison, and if we can get the D-Shell, this would be really good. Yes, we can. Very well. So now let's go over to Dual Casting. Now that Poison is going to stay on this guy for, honestly, the majority of the remainder of the fight. It stays on quite a bit. It does do damage over time. And now that he is no longer staggered, he has regained his scales. So if we go back to Slash and Burn, we can stabilize that that stagger gauge and then go back to Dual Cast. drive it up. I'm honestly going to go back to slash and burn because it looks like it's about to fade. Yeah, let's go ahead and just stay like this for right now until we get him staggered. It should be right now, or not. And there he goes, taken down. So not too difficult of a fight. Did it in a minute 22. Got 160 CP from it. As well as getting an iron shell. And we got 15 iron shells from that. And we are back up to 5,000 CP. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fight the rest of these scale beasts. Just because it doesn't take that long, I will go ahead and cut it from the video. And I'll be back when I'm done with that. Honestly, that scale beast right there, and then the one down here on the bottom, I'm just not able to get to turn around, and I don't really want to fight them without getting a preemptive, so I'm just going to ignore them right now. I say for right now, I'm just going to ignore them. We got a libroscope right there. Now that I say that, did I get all of the enemy intel? Yes, I did. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out, and I'll be right back. Alright. So there's that libroscope that we grabbed right there. If we continue on down here, we got some more gremlins. Let's go ahead and take them out. Oh, I do not want to be in this anymore. Alright, let's go ahead and reset slash and burn as our base paradigm. And we have another treasure sphere down here with some more gremlins. And one or two more hits and that guy should be done. Yeah, there he goes. And they were guarding 10 scaled wings. Very nice. And we should be coming up to a cutscene here in a second. And we got a preemptive. Very nice. I was hoping to kind of get like a Fyra off, but that's alright.
Bye-bye. Way to go, Sazh.
And hop over here.
You look tired. Not enough sleep?
I guess.
Not surprising. Cute girl like me. It's hard to close your eyes, huh?
I'm just gonna lie down for a bit.
Being made a lassie, it's not easy. I mean, look. Even I'm kind of worried. But even if we don't know what'll happen, we have to keep our dreams alive. Have something to look forward to. You know?
Next stop is Nautilus, City of Dreams.
Yep. What? Sazh? Huh? Sazh?
You scared me.
What's up?
I'm just thinking.
Don't blame yourself. You know, you can't control who a FLC picks for a focus.
My son Dodge. He was picked. He's a lassie. He said he wanted to see a foul sea, so I took him to go on a tour of the Uriday Gorge plant. Thought I'd surprise him with a chocobo chick to take home, but the second I turned my back, into the energy plant he went.
Dodge! Dodge, come out here! Dodge! I know you're in here! Dodge! Where are you? Say something! Dodge! Hey, what's wrong? Dodge!
Daddy.
It's all right. You okay? You're not hurt, are you? What's that? Apparently, those post-Lassie had snuck in and tried to attack the Sanctum Fal'Cie. It did the only thing it could and made Dodge a Lassie to protect it. My son, he got picked by a Sanctum Fal'Cie. He's a hero. But we're post-Lassie. Dodge's enemies. Psychom showed up right after that to take custody of him. Then, it was one test after another. Even then they couldn't figure out his focus. Maybe it was look for post-Lassie, maybe it was kill him. Either way, how could a kid that young even stand a chance? after he was made a l'Cie, Dodge had some way of sensing things from Pulse. He was the one who found the Pulse fal'Cie. But the kid can't fight. So, that's why I put myself on the train to Purgeville. I figured his focus had to have something to do with destroying that Pulse fal'Cie. Thought I could do it for him, and, well, you know the rest. If I was right about his focus, he's probably a crystal already. Of course, if he was supposed to take out that thing's l'Cie, then either we die, or he's a Sith.
Die? Really?
It's a pickle, all right. But the bird says no.
Alright, so a very important bit of Sazh's backstory right there, as well as hinting at a bit of Vanille's. So, very nice, very important cutscene. And I want to take a look at something real quick. I'm not going to, I just want to take a look. Yeah, so these iron shells, fair bit. Yeah. So I could honestly probably make the weapon that we found for Sazh roughly where his level 20 is. But I'm not going to worry about it right now.
What is that? A device that makes bad weather. Come out to play in the rain, did you? Isn't that adorable?
Alright, so these spheres modulate precipitation levels in the surrounding area. Certain indigenous fauna exhibit rain-shy behavior, taking cover during storms. However, including showers or inducing showers can result in encounters with otherwise elusive hydrophilic wildlife. Hydrophilic water life. So with the rain going, we got our toads here with a new little singer friend. We want to take out the mud frog first, because the mud frog has a habit of calling in new friends. And then we got the hedge frogs. Now, so those are the frogs right there. Now, if I were to come back here and touch this again, it's going to stop the rain. Going to bring the gremlins back out, as well as that guy in the background. And it looks like we have a new type of gremlin here. So let's go ahead and take that out first. Because again, I believe that particular foe summons enemies. And then now we can take out the regular gremlins. Alright, now this thing right here. I don't necessarily recommend you trying to fight it right now. Although I do want to get the Crystarium for it. So I am going to Libra it. Not Crystarium, I want to get the info for it. And honestly, we should be able to take care of this guy relatively alright. Especially with Sazh's guns. So let's go ahead and give it a shot, see what we got going. Go ahead and drop into War and Peace. And you know what? Let's also go ahead and go into Undermine. Alright, got some poison on him. Got a D-shell. Got a stagger. Got a D-protect. Alright, now dual cast. And with any luck, we should be able to take care of this guy before he drops out of the stagger. Actually, the next hit should take care of him. There he goes. And we get 128 CP for it, as well as a severed wing. Now,
You notice anything different about the local wildlife when the sun's out?
honestly, we could really leave things rainy. If we were to go down there, we would have a scale beast. And I don't know if there's a treasure chest out that way. For right now, let's go ahead and hop up
If we
here.
regulate the weather, we might be able to control these nasty critters.
Yeah, so the courtship dance, that right there is the Mud Frog's way of bringing in new allies. Which, I mean, I guess technically it is more CP for us. But it can get annoying. Let's go ahead and try to take out the Mud Frog. And then the other guys should honestly fall relatively simply. Yep, there we go. And we got a chest up here guarded by some gremlins and a scale beast. Let's go ahead and do a Deceptisol, an Aegisol, and a Fortizol. Alright, and then now Saboteur and whatever, Ravager, there it is. There's our poison. There's our D-Shell. And now D-Protect. Did not land. To get that D-Protect, we honestly are probably going to need to stagger him again. But I don't think we need to get the D-Protect on. Especially with the D-Shell. Yeah, there we go. Now, what were you guarding? Metal armband. Alright. Alright. It doesn't look like we can go out that way. And then up this way we have some more frogs. But if I bring the sun back out, we are looking at a wyvern. So nope, we're going to go with the frogs. What's my CP at? 64? Okay. I'm just gonna go straight into dual caster with this. I'm not going to really worry about staggering. I just want to do as much upfront damage before they start doing their courtship dance and bringing in hedge frogs. Which honestly probably was not the smart move. Oh yeah, so I'm instantly going back on what I said. I'm going into slash and burn. I'm going to get at least one round on this frog and then back to dual cast. And then same thing on this last one. And very well. I should probably make sure that there's not a item chest. There is not. Okay. Good to know, because that would have been annoying. Anywho. Go ahead and fight the gremlins. And I might as well see if I'm right about this extra gremlin type here. If I leave that one alone, will it summon more gremlins? Does it look like it? So, very well. Alright, so we have a chest right there. I got gremlins and a scale beast versus some tomato flan buddies. And they're going to give me the opportunity attack, so let's go ahead and take that. Aw, it didn't count. Bollocks. That's alright. Nox, if you hurt yourself, that's on you, buddy. You were sitting on like an inch of counter space. Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy down. And slash and burn. And dual cast to finish him off. Alright, and they were guarding what? An aqua ring? Can I get past you guys? I can't. I come down here. There is no treasure sphere. Okay. And I got gremlins and a wyvern. As opposed to oh god. What have I done to myself? I can make it past you, right? Yes, I can. As opposed to gremlins and a scale beast. But there is no item over there, so I'm not worrying about it. Go ahead and get them off our tail. Alright. We got some tomatoes up here. Oh, that didn't count. How unfortunate. War and peace. Make sure Vanille doesn't die. And then back to slash and burn. Alright, and then one final dual cast should take this guy out. There he goes. And we got the Grimalkin. The dark... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. The Garchi Macera. That's what they do. They have very powerful spells. Alright, and we should hopefully be able to take this guy out before he kills us. Yep, there he goes. Now, if we are where I believe we are, let's go ahead and save our game. And we are going to go ahead and set Tide Turner as our active. So Saboteur and Synergist.
That's not good.
What do we do?
All right, I got it. We sneak.
Right.
Just too much to ask to cut me one break, isn't it?
Come and get it!
Alright, so here we have Elkin and Inkay. Let's go ahead and just kind of debuff them to the best of our abilities while Sazh buffs us up. And let's see if we can get poison on this one. Yes, we can. So War and Peace. And Cura us all the way home. Very well. And then Slash and Burn. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and use a Libra scope. Find out their elemental affinities and weaknesses. Very well. And of course you got rid of all of your negatives. Okay, so divide and conquer. Nope. War and Peace. We got him staggered, so let's go ahead and do dual caster. Ooh, and we are down.
I'm sorry.
Let's go ahead and retry that. Yeah, so this fight is one of the reasons why poison is important to get right now. Like, as early as you can. And let's go ahead and do that Libra scope again. Yeah, because just having poison, like, auto-ticking in the background while you are doing other things is very nice. Did you just block the poison? There he goes. Alright. Alright, War and Peace. Hopefully we don't just die. And heal up. What's his face? And let's go ahead and drop it to a slash and burn. Undermine. War and Peace. Got poison back on him, so that's good. Ooh. Ouch. Phoenix down.
I appreciate it.
Alright, got him staggered. Let's go ahead and do a dual caster. And if we are able to take him out, the second one should honestly be very little of an issue. There we go. And we are going to go ahead and do a War and Peace just to make sure we are healed up. And back into Tide Turner. Have Sazh put some buffs on us while we put some debuffs on him. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a potion.
I appreciate it.
And I'm going to go into War and Peace. Just heal up. He's got poison on him.
appreciate it.
Oh, so close. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. So that got us 1,000 CP, as well as a fulment ring and a riptide ring, as well as a crystarium expansion.
A hop, skip, and a jump, and we're in Nautilus.
The city of dreams.
If only we were dreaming up those clouds.
All right, now before we move on, we did get back up to 8,000 CP. And with our expansion, that means we can go ahead and develop further. Let's see. No more abilities here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the ability is here. Imperil. Reduces target elemental resistances and deals magic damage. Very well, as well as an accessory slot. So, just based off of those two, I would recommend, just from what I am seeing, yeah, maxing out Vanille's Saboteur roll. Very nice. And there shouldn't really be anything here on Ravager or on Medic. Yeah. So we're going to start with Ravager, just in case we're not able to max out both. And then go back to Medic. Yeah, we're not going to be able to max out this. We got close. We need about another, what, 428 to max it out. So, unfortunately, not quite there, but we got close. Now, looking at Sazh. Any abilities? He does have an ability in Ravager and Synergist. So, Ravager is going to be a level 2 wind spell. And Synergist is going to be in Frost. So, let's go ahead and do the Ravager first. And Synergist. And Commando. You know what? We are really close to maxing these out.
Excuse me. I don't know if it's time to be daydreaming.
Before we move on and finish the chapter, I'm going to go and just grind out like 2 or 3 battles just to fill up the Crystarium. I will be right back. Alright, so I ran back and I ran back to the the closest weather change thing. Changed the weather, ran back. And that got me enough Crystarium points to max out both Sazh and Vanille. Was it necessary? No. But now I know everything that we are about to do with our other party members. It's just going to be bonus on top. So that is very nice to know. So let's go ahead and continue. As we are essentially done with the chapter. Just have a closing, whatchamacallit, a closing cutscene to get through. There is going to be a hole in this electrified fence that we're going to find our way into. And then we're going to have a cutscene.
We can board the ship over there. Huh?
Oh.
When it rains around here, it pours. And then it rains some more.
Sazh, do you hate Pulse?
Why wouldn't I? Look at this mess it's gotten us all into. Of course, it's not to say I always hated it. Seemed fishy. All that sanctum ranting about the threat from Pulse. Only a matter of time before they strike. Pulse is infested with monsters. Scare after scare. Not even a shred of proof. Tired old cynics like me? We don't just swallow that tabloid crap. No, not me. I figured the Sanctum was up to something crooked. At least until I got dragged in.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, all this purge business, it really only happened because Dodge found that Pulse fal'Cie.
You're wrong.
Huh?
Don't blame him. It was all...
Yeah, you're right. It was that scum from Pulse behind it.
I might as well have tried to stop the rain. I fought the tears, but they still fell.
You're getting soaked.
I'll be fine. It's only water.
All right, and then that is going to prompt us to save our game for the end of Chapter 6. So we are going to do so. And that is also going to be the end of this episode, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, when we reconvene with Lightning and Hope, as well as possibly Snow, this is Famine52 signing out, and peace out.